Hey, what's going on everyone? RC84 here like always. Thanks for watching. Well, my friends, I got my next project that I want to feature here on the channel, and this is going to be on my U.S. military Humvee, which is the P408 U.S. military vehicle from HG. Now, I've only drove this vehicle only a handful of times since I've owned it, and within that handful of times, I definitely noticed this vehicle needs some upgrades to make it perform a lot better than what it is now. As it stands now, it does alright. It's good in a flat open area, but when you get into a little bit of rough terrain, the performance starts to lag a little bit, and so I want to address these issues and fix it. And so this is going to be the project on the Humvee, which I've already came up with a nice name for the project. It's going to be Project Humvee. Of course, you know, it's a Humvee, and this is the project of redoing the Humvee. So now, there are a total of 7 things that I want to do to this vehicle to help increase the performance and also increase the look of the vehicle as well. So I want to talk about these 7 things, what I want to do. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about it. First thing is that I want to change out is the stock steering servo on the vehicle. Now, it comes with a 9-gram metal gear servo. Now, I'm not exactly sure if the servo is waterproof or not. It really didn't say, but I feel this 9-gram servo is very weak and underpowered for the vehicle. Now, this vehicle weighs a whopping 14 pounds. That's with the battery, my friend. Now, the reason why it weighs 14 pounds is because the chassis is all completely metal. Metal links, metal drive shafts, metal transmission. Pretty much everything on this chassis is straight up metal. Plus, you got this high quality detailed body shell, which is a hard body shell, with full interior as well. So that's a lot of weight. So I feel that that 9-gram servo just really ain't doing it. As far as for turning wise and stuff, the steering on it's a little bit slow and stuff. So I want to put a different servo that has a little bit of a faster response time and can also turn these wheels left and right when I need to. The second thing that I want to do to this vehicle is change out the stock ESC. Now, the stock ESC in the vehicle is okay, it's decent, but it's lacking a few things that I would like to have on my ESC. First off is a drag brake. The ESC does not have a drag brake, and I would like to have a drag brake. The second thing is waterproof. I'm not sure if that ESC is waterproof or not. I don't really want to test out and find out, but I prefer to have waterproof. And the third thing is LiPo compatible. The stock ESC is only compatible up to a 7.4 2-cell LiPo. I prefer to have a 3-cell in there because I feel with the weight of the vehicle and the 2-cell, it's just really holding this vehicle back. And I don't think the 2-cell has enough power to really get this thing to open up to its full potential. And I think a 3-cell would definitely help bump up this vehicle and make it perform a lot better than 2-cell. Now, the third thing I want to do to the vehicle is also change out the motor. Now, it comes with a 540 brush series motor in there. Now, I'm not exactly sure what turn radius that motor is because it never really said. There's no specs on what turn radius the motor is. Now, the vehicle is capable of reaching speeds of 30 plus kilometers, which is about 18 miles per hour. So I have to say maybe around a 27 or 21 turn motor. I'm not exactly sure, but I definitely want to change it out and put in a motor that is more powerful and also provides a lot of torque as well to really get this vehicle to move and stuff. So I really want to do that. Now, the fourth thing that I want to do to the vehicle is changing out the stock tires on it. The stock tires are not great tires whatsoever. They're a scale replica of what would be on a military Humvee, but they are more of an on-road tire than an off-road tire. They are not aggressive. They don't grip so well on some of the surfaces that I have took it on, and so I definitely want to put some better tires on there that will grip and have the more scale appearance too as well, so performance and scaleness to it. So I'm definitely put some tires that's going to perform a lot better off-road than on-road. The fifth thing that I want to do to the vehicle is changing out this stock remote and transmitter. The vehicle comes with a 2.4 gigahertz 16 channel controller, and this is the controller here for it. Now, this is actually a pretty cool controller. When I first saw it, I was like, I don't know, but it is okay controller, but I don't technically use these with my wheel-based vehicles. The only time that I actually use this type of controller is when I'm flying my DJI drone or operating my RC construction vehicles, the RC tanks, and my RC fireboat. All of those vehicles require multiple channels, so that's when I would use this controller. But I definitely want to upgrade to my FlySky controller, just a regular pistol grip controller, to have better control over the vehicle. The sixth thing that I want to do to the vehicle is put in a really cool sound unit in this vehicle. I've always liked sound units in my vehicle, especially the scaled out vehicles of mine. I like to have that scale sound to it to make it more realistic and stuff. Now, they have two versions of this truck. They have a standard version, and then they have a upgrade version. The upgrade version comes with a light and sound unit, and the standard version, which is what I have, does not come with the light or sound unit. So I'm going to put in a sound unit. Now, as far as lights, I'm not exactly sure yet. I don't do too much light traveling at night or crawling at night, really. So it kind of be pointless for me to put lights in there, but I might do it just for the scale aspect of it. I'm not exactly sure yet. So we'll get to that road when I get there. Now, the last thing, number 7, what I want to do to the vehicle is scale it out a lot more. This vehicle is pretty scaled out as it is, but I prefer to put some more scale accessory items and also a couple of drivers in the vehicle to really top off the theme that I'm trying to go with on this vehicle. So it is going to be definitely a fun project of doing all this to the vehicle. So 7 things, and how I'm going to film this is I'm going to film each thing that I do to the vehicle. So one part will be the demolition of the vehicle, and then one part be installing the servo, and then the ESC, the motor and stuff. So it's going to be a nice lengthy project here on the channel, and I hope y'all will follow along with this project rebuild of the Humvee and see if I can make this a more capable vehicle, more trail friendly when I'm out there on the trail, so I won't have too much issues with this vehicle. So hopefully y'all will follow along with this build. And to follow along, all you gotta do is subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell, and that way you'll be notified when I do upload a video of Project Humvee and any of my other videos. Alright, my friends, so thank you for watching, and I will see y'all in part 1 of Project Humvee. Thanks for watching. Later.